Hi, everyone. I'm Amber.
And I'm Auden, and welcome to your weekly palate cleanser.
We wanted to start this episode, our very first episode, off by saying we are two best friends that live across the country from each other. And together we wanted to bring episodes to you that are scandalous, funny, crazy, all from Reddit. So buckle in and let's get started.
Should be an interesting ride. I'm excited.
I am too. So you're going to start
Yeah, I'll start.
with petty revenge.
Yeah, so we're going to start with a story from Petty Revenge. The title is Roommates Stopped Contributing, So We Left Them Nothing. This happened during my junior year of college. I, Claire, lived with 5 other women. I'll call them Abby, Brooke, Danny, Ella, and Fran. When we signed the lease on the house, we agreed to a 1-year deal, June 1st to May 31st. The house was off campus and unfurnished, so we needed to make it feel like home. Prior to moving in, we all sat down and decided what we needed for the house and who was going to bring what, and also settled on a chore schedule. We also decided that we have a household supply fund set up so that we could buy things. We all would use like toilet paper, paper towels, dish soap, and laundry detergent. As it turns out, Danny, Ella, and Fran and I also brought most of the stuff we needed, like a couch, small dining table, dishes, silverware, drinking glasses, cookware, food storage containers, etc. Things went pretty well during fall semester. Shortly after that, however, things started to decline. Abby's boyfriend, Andy, basically moved in with us, and the two of them started acting like they owned the place. Left a dirty dish in the sink, they'd leave a passive-aggressive note about how rude it was to do that. Come home after... What?
I would fucking lose it.
Come home after the library closed at midnight. Abby and Andy went to bed at 10, and if you woke them up, there was hell to pay.
Fuck.
Pretty soon, Brooke and her boyfriend Brad were acting in much the same way. By early February, it was clear to Danny, Ella, Fran, and me that we did not want to live with Abby and Brooke another year.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
The 4 of us found a different off-campus place and signed a lease. We let Abby and Brooke know, and from then on, the 2 of them, plus their boyfriends, went from partial jerks to complete jerks. They do things like stop the clothes when it's in the washer, mid-wash, take our clothes out, dump them on the floor, and start their own laundry. They'd use up all the hot water by taking super long showers. They'd write return to sender on our mail.
No.
They destroyed flowers our boyfriends sent or brought to us. They refused packages. They stopped contributing to the shared supply fund and stopped doing chores. About a week before Memorial Day, Ella got a call from the landlord on our new place saying the previous tenants had moved out and we could move in early if we'd like, at no charge. Danny, Ella, Fran, and I discussed it and decided to get out of our current home ASAP, but didn't tell Abby and Brooke of our plans. Memorial Day weekend rolls around and Abby, Brooke, and their boyfriends head out of town to go camping while the rest of us put our plan to action. With the help of friends, Danny, Ella, Fran, and I got all of our stuff moved out. And when I say, I mean all living room furniture, dining room furniture, dishes, silverware, cookware, food storage containers, baking supplies, shower curtain, rugs, lamps, vacuum, broom, dustpan, etc. We also decided that since neither Abby nor Brooke had contributed to the shared household supply fund since March, the toilet paper, paper towels, dish soap, laundry detergent, and so forth was ours, so we took all of that too. Abby, Brooke, and their boyfriends were shocked to return from their camping trip to an empty house. What made our petty revenge even sweeter was that on their way home from the camping trip, all 4 of them got food poisoning and were really, really sick. The horrible texts we got about moving out unannounced and taking all shared household goods, especially the toilet paper, priceless. Danny, Ella, Fran, and I are great friends still and get a good laugh about the situation about 12 years later. None of us have heard from Abby or Brooke since graduation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's some petty revenge, and honestly, they deserved all of it. I'm
Yeah.
surprised that they would send back the mail and everything. That's
Yeah. So
and like
somebody
declined
actually
packages.
Yeah, somebody actually commented on it and they said, "Isn't fucking with somebody else's mail a massive offense?"
Yeah. I
It
think it's a
is.
federal offense,
Yeah, it is.
honestly.
Like it's
To be honest, if somebody was fucking with my mail like that, I would turn around and do the exact same energy.
Oh yeah,
Exact same.
1000%.
Man.
Somebody else commented and was like, "Some t-shirts lost their lives that night."
Oh.
That's a good one. I like that one. That's something
You
I would
know-
do though.
Wipe your ass with a t-shirt?
Yes. No.
100%.
No. Take all of the things out of the apartment.
Oh, 100%. But honestly, I would also wipe my ass with a t-shirt. So
True.
hell, I've done it before.
If you're in that desperate of a situation, 1000% I'm doing that.
Yeah. I literally shit myself on the side of the road and was like, Scott, give me your boxers.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my
It's the
God.
only thing I had. I had no napkins, no anything.
Wow, I
was
Scott
severely
props.
desperate.
That was
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow. Boyfriend of the year.
Luckily, we were on a trip, so we had multiple pairs of underwear, but I just exposed myself.
Oh my God, it's okay. I'm sure I'll expose myself many times on this podcast.
Yeah. Oh my lordy.
It's fine.
Yeah. Overall, they fucking deserved it. So
Oh,
that's some good
1000%.
petty revenge. Yeah.
That is some good shit right there. I like it.
100%.
Hats off to you guys. That was great.
Yeah. So my story, it's not as juicy. I would say that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because roommate drama, everybody's dealt with it.
Yeah.
But-
no, honestly. Roommate drama's the worst.
I know. I've had some crazy roommate drama, but they got their revenge, which I'm
Yeah.
glad that they got the upper hand in the end of it.
Yeah, same here.
So, my petty revenge is called Entitled Parker parked in my driveway, so I blocked them in and got drunk all weekend.
I like this one already.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's not as juicy, but here we go. So, Friday night, I came home from work to find someone on our block was having a large party, and someone decided they were entitled enough to park in my driveway. Keep in mind, my driveway is a single car width lined with a retaining wall on both sides and a garage at the end. Essentially impossible for a tow truck to come pull them out without property damage. Seeing this and the lack of street parking, I took this as a cue to park right behind them in my driveway. Now a few hours go by and the entitled Parker is now knocking at my door demanding I move my car so she can leave. Seeing as they were demanding, I informed them that I had been drinking and would not move my car. The entitled Parker then decides to call the police to get them to force me to move. When the police knocked on my door, I was sure to grab a beer from the fridge before I answered the door to talk to the officer.
Oh my God.
I had informed him that after I got home, I was unwinding and had been drinking and was in no shape to drive. At this point, their hands were tied because they couldn't tow her car out, and I'm in no shape to drive, and I'm legally parked in my driveway. I ended up telling the entitled Parker that since it's a long weekend, I'd be on a long weekend bender, and they could, and they could come move their, and I could, sorry. Oh, and they could come move their car after I go to work on Tuesday. Yeah. So absolutely entitled. One of the comments say the absolute fucking entitled audacity to park in someone else's driveway without permission. I would have taken an Uber to work on Tuesday just as an extra fuck you.
Yeah, I would have too. For sure.
Same. And then someone says, I do my best work drunk.
Oh my god. I love that he answered the door with a beer in his hand, though.
Oh, 100%. Like, I would have done the exact same thing. Maybe even got like wasted.
Oh yeah, because like, what are the officers gonna do? They can't tell you to move your car.
And they can't tow your car. It's in your driveway.
Oh my god.
I would feel so good about myself after that, though.
I would too,
I'd be
honestly.
like, you parked in my driveway, which would have ruined my day if I wasn't really fucking petty.
Yeah.
So, have fun.
Now I'm just gonna be a fucking asshole because you called the fucking cops on me.
Yeah, I hope the party was worth it, for real. All right. So next segment of today is Am I the Asshole? What do you got for us?
This one is Am I the asshole for spoiling my puppy?
Okay.
So it starts off with Hi.
Hello.
What?
No. Nothing. I just said hello.
Hello.
What?
What? I, 25 male, am currently finishing up my final year of undergrad after going back. Due to a friend passing away a year ago, I got a puppy to help me emotionally, who's now 10 months old. Due to work and being in school full-time, I sometimes have 12-hour days. And because I felt bad about leaving him by himself for so long, I asked a friend who works from home and also has dogs if she wouldn't mind watching him. I give her $60 each time, and she's free to share any treats I have with her dogs too. My puppy loves her and her dogs, and this works out well for the both of us. However, my girlfriend, 27, female, notices sometimes I don't always have money to meet her out for lunch. She seems to think that I'm giving my friend too much money to watch my puppy, and that my puppy needs to learn to spend time alone, even if it's most of the day. She says it will help him mature, and that I'm harming the dog by not letting him get used to it. I'm not against him spending time alone when I'm at school, but 12 hours feels like too much for me, and it's not like I don't have money for food or rent or entertainment, it's just I don't always have money to spend eating out for lunch or dinner. Girlfriend is mad. I'm pretty lost, so I figured I'd ask if I'm the asshole for how I'm raising my dog.
When I first heard that, I thought, like leaving your dog for like 6 to 8 hours. Like, everybody works, so that's to be expected when you have a dog.
Yeah.
But he said 12 hours. That's a lot.
You fell, sorry.
That's a lot to leave a dog for. And who the fuck has enough money to eat out for lunch and dinners all the time? Like,
no, exactly. No. And somebody made a comment and was like, regardless of how you're treating your dog, not the asshole in the argument with your girlfriend, it's your money. You get to decide how you budget it, and there are other ways to spend time with someone other than going out to lunch. I will say a dog shouldn't be alone for that period of time without at least being let out for a bathroom break. $60 could be generous depending on what your friend is doing, but there are also so many situations where that amount is fair. As stated, you know your financial situation the best. You get to decide these things. I don't think he's an asshole.
I don't think he's paying too much either because
No.
they said that their friend works from home.
Yeah.
As someone who works from home, that's a lot of responsibility to add on to somebody. Because, like, just because I work from home doesn't mean I'm not busy.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it's a lot to take care of a puppy, work from home, and take care of your other dogs too. So I think $60 is fair.
I think $60 is
$60
fair.
a day or $60 a week?
$60 a day.
A day. Okay, that's a lot.
It is pricey, but at the same time, like, puppies are hard work.
It is true. It's a puppy, so that is a lot.
Yeah. Plus, like, he didn't mention what kind of dog it is either. And that makes a
Or
huge
if it has
difference.
any, like, if it's a Tasmanian devil or more docile or you're like
Yeah. Like, we don't know what kind of dog it is. He never mentioned.
if it's anything like Reggie,
oh my God,
$60 a day sounds good.
So I do more than $60 a day for Reggie.
Yeah, I know. Like, he doesn't tear up shit, but like high energy.
Yeah, he's
puppy.
He's a lot. Puppies are a lot. Arlo was a lot.
Yeah. Charlie was a lot. He's my golden child now, but he was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Arlo was a lot. She was constantly chewing shit. She was so sassy. So sassy.
The potty training, like, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't say how old the puppy is, right?
He says that it's 10 months old now.
Okay, so Reggie's like 7 months.
That's it?
No, maybe Reggie's like 10 months right now.
He's so big, though, for how young he is.
I know, he's not even a year. But he's still like a handful right now, but he's potty trained. But like when he gets bored, he's an asshole. Honestly.
But yeah, I don't think this guy's an asshole for spending how he wants to spend his money.
Yeah, like the girlfriend has no stance there. Like,
no.
Eating out is not everything. Come on now.
Why don't you just pick up some food on your way and go stop over at his house and hang out with him and the dog? Like, that's what I would do.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, okay. So I have an Am I the Asshole for us. I think this is the one that you're going to like. Okay, so am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend to continue doing my laundry if she wants me to buy groceries? Yeah,
just the title. Just the title.
I know. But wait, it gets worse. It gets a lot worse.
Oh, God, okay.
So my girlfriend, 28 female, and I, 32 male, have been living together for 4 years now. She works from home since COVID most of the time, but sometimes goes into the office. I go into the office every day. My girlfriend has always done our laundry together and has never had a problem with it for all of these years. Since she works from home, she takes care of a lot of the housework, but I do help out where I can. She often refuses my offers with reasons like, I should wash my hands better. I do wash my hands, though. Sounds like a dirty man.
Dirty fucking man.
Lately, she has been separating my undergarments and vests from the laundry and not washing them when she had no trouble doing that in the past. She says that my undergarments will contaminate her clothes and wants me to do them myself in a separate load. Yet she still washes hers in the same load. I suggested we do all of our undergarments in a different load, and she said no because hers are cleaner and that would be worse. She got pretty mad and made some nasty comments about my hygiene, saying I should keep myself cleaner in my privates and not to soil myself. I don't. And learn how to wash my hands. I do shower and I do wash my hands, but maybe it's the natural men smell. I am getting pretty annoyed at being treated like I am disgusting when I'm not. I lived with my mom before who did my laundry and never said my boxers were dirty. I said, if she keeps doing this, I will stop buying the groceries she keeps telling me to bring home on my commute from home from work. And she can do that herself. Okay. So the OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I told my girlfriend so this is what they said. I told my girlfriend if she stopped doing my laundry, I would also stop doing the groceries. This might make me the a-hole as I am seeking to do it as revenge. Okay. So let's get to the comments. There's actually an edit as well. So I'm going to let you know that the overall vote is that this guy is the asshole.
He's the stanky asshole.
Yes. He's the stanky asshole.
with a stanky asshole.
He obviously leaves like skid marks in his underwear. Okay, so his edit, because the overall vote was him being the asshole. I'll get to the comments after because they're hilarious, but his edit is, okay, point taken. I'll take her advice about hygiene and shave slash wax down there and see a doctor in case I have some condition and apologize to her. Oh, so first comment, which I think is the best comment. They're quoting the OP here. I lived with my mom before and she did my laundry. And then I'm not sure where he's quoting this from, but they also say, I'm hairy there and have streaks in my underwear. And then the commenter says, you're the asshole. I literally cannot believe I found a real live men don't wash their ass but want their girlfriend to be their mommy meme right before my eyes.
Ugh. Yikes.
Yeah. Someone says, oh my gosh. They say, why are your vests included in the biohazard pile? That's a good question. And how many vests do you own? That's also a good question.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so overall vote, he's the asshole. He should learn how to wash his ass better, which honestly, I've seen that as a theme with like TikToks and shit. Like, I've seen a lot of stories where men don't wash their ass properly.
I don't understand how people can't wash their ass properly, though. It's not that hard. You just take a bit of soap.
Someone says in the comments, I can't find it now, but like I read it before when I was finding the story. They said like I wear thongs as a female and I do not have a problem with streaks, which it literally goes up my ass crack.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
it literally sits against your asshole all day.
Like, are men just like having messy shits or are they just not washing their ass?
Not wiping properly, maybe. I don't know. But I mean, I vote he's the asshole.
Only they know. Yeah, he's the asshole for sure.
I would, like, if I was his girlfriend, I would refuse to wash his underwear.
Yeah. I'm guessing you haven't found that with your own boyfriend's underwear because
no.
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 You know what? I even asked Scott, I was like, you wash your ass, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, good.
No, but the thing is, though, that shouldn't even be a question. You shouldn't have to ask your partner, hey, like, are you washing your asshole properly, you know?
I like a lot of people like think like, so do you wash your feet in the shower?
Yes. I
You do?
do.
Okay. I I didn't for the longest time because I thought the soap
I
washing down
didn't
my
for the
body
longest
cleaned my
time
feet.
either.
Yeah, and then I saw on TikTok people were like, "You don't wash your feet? That's disgusting." I'm like, "I wash my feet. I wash it
I
all
do
the
it every
time.
day. What are you talking about?
Like it's my it's my number one hobby, honestly." Now I wash my feet because I'm like, okay, maybe
Yeah.
I'm gross.
The only thing I don't like though is when
But I
when
feel
the
like,
soap is on my feet. It gets fucking slippery as shit.
oh, I know it's a hazard. That for real, it's a hazard.
What were you gonna say before?
But I feel like maybe men's assholes are like how I didn't think I needed to wash my feet. Like they don't think that they need to wash their
No,
ass.
not even close.
I've seen like TikToks where like the guy's like, "Oh, I just let the water run there."
No, you gotta spread those cheeks and get in there. You can't just.
If it's not squeaking by the end of your shower, you're doing it wrong.
If I can't eat off of it, you're doing it wrong.
If you would be concerned about someone eating your ass, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. I hope my parents don't listen to this.
Oh God. Yeah, same. It's fine. It's fine. The first episode, we're already talking about eating ass. It's okay.
But that's the story that I was so excited to tell you about. I was like, oh, this guy doesn't wash his ass. Autumn's gonna love this.
Why would I love that? Oh, she's gonna love this guy. He doesn't wash his ass.
I just thought like this one's gonna be chipper.
Oh my God.
Fucking chipper.
Fucking chipper.
What's the next segment here?
The next one is Today I Fucked Up.
Mm-hmm,
So this one's kind of long. But
okay. We like a long baddie.
You say baddie or fatty?
Baddie. And a fatty. Depends
We like
on
a long fatty.
what you're smoking.
It's like in terms of what?
You mean chode. We like a long fatty.
We like a long fatty. Anyways.
Oh, my next one is good too. I forgot about this one.
God.
Shit. You're gonna like it.
All right. Today I fucked up expecting a sex worker to keep what happened between us private. This one's like super long.
Wait, you whistle.
What my lungs do?
It's super long?
It's pretty long.
Good. I like a long story.
All right. The inevitable happened. The sex worker my dad hired to terminate my virginity in the dead of night did not keep her mouth shut. That's how it starts.
Okay.
I know. I should have seen it coming. When I started my original post, I was convinced my dad didn't know I was gay. I never said anything to anyone about my sexuality other than to the sex worker who teamed up with my father to unexpectedly put me in a vulnerable position. My dad and I have been avoiding each other since that night. Not gonna lie, I was okay with that. We needed space. No shit. The words divorced dad, virgin son, and sex worker should never be said in the same sentence. This morning, my dad showed up at my apartment, unusual but not surprising. He was courteous enough to call beforehand, asked if I was available, said he wanted to talk. I assumed he was still feeling bad about ambushing me with a sex worker and wanted to make sure that our relationship was intact. Little did I know that my dad's primary objective was to establish if his 20-year-old son was sexually attracted to other people's 20-year-old sons. As soon as my dad made himself at home in my living room, he asked if we were alone. I said my roommate was at the gym. My dad's response was to drop the following line. Sharing an apartment with a guy who works out must be motivating. Slow clap. Subtle as fuck, my father. He didn't even need to wink at the camera.
Okay.
My dad asked if my roommate had a girlfriend. I implied that he had girls that come and go. My dad said, my roommate must be handsome to get so much attention. I shrugged and said, or he's paying for it. It was a joke, an uncomfortable joke, based on my dad's disturbed expression. My dad said he could explain the sex workers and answer all my questions if I was prepared to listen. I said it was none of my business and he didn't owe me an explanation, but I did suggest that he at least considered therapy. My dad said he was proud of the person I've become and promised to think about my suggestion. As wholesome as that moment was, the gay elephant was still in the room. So I awkwardly asked my dad if he recently communicated with the sex worker he hired to sleep with me. My dad said no because he wanted to respect my privacy and avoid crossing that line again. Based on all the random references to my roommate's attractiveness, I was convinced my dad heard I was gay from one of the other sex workers, who heard it from the sex worker with the motor mouth. We danced around the topic of my sexuality for a little longer because it was still a big moment despite all the weird shit that had happened the last time my dad and I were under the same roof. I eventually came out and said it, Dad, I'm gay. My dad stood up and showed me he was wearing socks with rainbow stripes to celebrate the news. I didn't even notice his socks until he lifted the leg opening of his pants. He said it was a gift from the sex workers.
Oh my God.
He had another pair of rainbow socks in his pocket, which he gave to me when we were done hugging. I suppose the outcome could have been worse. I doubt there will be another update, so thank you for riding this wave with me.
That's actually like
And then
kind of cute.
And then they just posted like not really a fuck up, just like kind of, you know.
Kind of like embarrassing. So let me get this straight. Like, am I understanding this correctly? The dad hired a sex worker for the son?
Yeah.
Or for the I'm not sure what the gender is, but
yeah, he hired a sex worker for his son. And yeah, just a weird situation.
That's so strange, but also I love that the dad was just like so willing to like, look, I've been supportive of this the whole time. There didn't need to be an elephant in the room.
I agree. Like the ending of the story was great about like the socks, him like his dad wearing the socks and whatever.
And like gave him
but,
a pair of socks too.
Yeah, but the beginning was just off. I was like,
I know.
Your dad hired a sex worker for you? That's a little weird.
I was like, am I understanding this right? Like what?
I know. You're like, oh, what? Is this actually happening? So
If
one
my
of the
parents
comments
did
is
that would be the strangest thing.
I know. One of the comments is I can't wait for the Hallmark movie based on this.
Aww.
And then someone said it's going to be a Christmas movie.
Yeah. I actually love that was his reaction. Like, look, I'm wearing rainbow socks and I got you a pair too.
Yeah. And then another comment is I love a good threesome trillology. I can't even say that fucking word.
Trillology. Trillology? No. Lord, help me now.
Trilogy. Trilogy.
There we go. Oh my God. Oh no.
Wow. That was bad. And then after that comment, someone said, yeah, coming soon.
Family friendly.
Yeah. PG-13.
No.
I can't believe we just struggled on that word for so long, though. That's more shocking than the story.
People listening are probably going to be like, what dumbasses? Come on, say it right.
I'm never listening to this fucking podcast again.
Oh, Lordy.
Women don't even know how to say trilogy.
I had a hard time. Like, when I play this back and listen to how we were saying it before.
Trilogy.
Trilogy. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Is that a word?
Oh my gosh. So yeah,
So
that was a good story.
no, I liked it. Like, honestly, awkward, but positive.
Awkward at first, but leads to a happy ending afterwards.
We like
so it's all
happy
good.
endings. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so our last story we got today I fucked up. I see your unsolicited sorry. I see your now I just can't say any word. I see your unsolicited dick pics and raise you. Okay, so
I'm not sure what that title means, but
I know when I first read it, I was like, what? But I'm interested. Dick pics are always interesting, right?
No, they're not.
I know. I don't know why I kept reading, but it gets good. So obligatory.
What? What was that word?
Obligatory. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut that.
No, I like it. Keep it.
I'll keep this, but I'm gonna reword it so I can actually say it. This happened over the past couple weeks. Okay, so my wife and I are sculptors and 3D artists. We work predominantly in clay, but also with other mediums like plaster and 3D print. We are also very active on the adult entertainment scene and offer a cast your penis.
I can already tell where this is gonna go.
Yeah, it's good. She's a good one. So we offer a cast your penis service, which is surprisingly popular. Last month, she and I cast 12 dongs of varying proportions for a stag party. This is more popular than you might assume, but it's the first time that we have worked with so many customers at once. It was exhausting dealing with such a large drunken group, which each trying to maintain wood, and somehow one of us made a mistake. Honestly, I didn't really think that they would have to be hard for this project, but it makes sense.
I mean, why would you want a mold of just your limp dick? Right?
Right.
You like
so
put it on your shelf and be like, look at this, baby.
This is what I look like, schmoll. When it's cold winter's day.
When it's chilly. Anyways, go on. Sorry.
It's okay. So the dick casts are filled with colorful, swirly silicone, and they were allowed to sit over for the next few days. Without breaking open the cast, they were delivered to the maid of honor who was organizing the hen party. At the hen party, each hen broke open a random plaster cast with a sexy piñata for a game of Match the Dong. Honestly, that sounds amazing. You better do that for my stag party. Yeah, or no, sorry, my hen party. Yeah.
Your hen party.
I'd be able to match Scott. I'd be like, where's the small one? That's it.
Where's the micro? There it is.
Scott listening to this.
It's like, oh fuck. Sorry, Scott. No hard feelings. We're just kidding.
Love you. Marry me, please.
Please. It's too late. He already put a ring on it.
I know. He's done. This sounds fun, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so 11 of the 12 casts contain a swirly rubber cock. One of the 12 contain a set of intertwined mother, father, and baby hands. A pair of doting parents had been sent a fluorescent fucking prick to display on their mantelpiece. We think that one of the partygoers likely swapped something for a laugh. Fortunately, the family saw the funny side. Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it. So I
wait.
I gotta tell you the first comment that made me laugh so hard.
Oh my god.
Someone says, weirdest gender reveal party ever. And then someone else says, it's a big boy.
Oh my god. Wait, so let me get this straight. So they had their orders got switched, so they ended up getting like something that wasn't theirs, and
Yeah.
some random ass people got molds of dicks.
Well, okay. So the hen party got 11 dicks out of 12, and one of the potential dicks was a family's intertwined hands as a casting for them to put on their mantelpiece. And so one of the partygoers switched the cock for the like family friendly one. And so the family received one of the guy's cocks.
Could you imagine just opening that and being like, what the fuck?
I know. That's why someone's like, weirdest gender reveal party ever. It's a big boy.
It's a boy. It's a big boy.
And then someone says, that's my son right there, just like his papa.
I will just spit my fucking drink out. Oh my god.
I knew you would like this one.
That's good shit. Oh my god. You don't think shit like that would happen in real life, but like that's just crazy.
Well, when you offer why was the group drunk when they were trying to maintain wood? I guess it makes it less awkward.
I guess so, but like you're more at risk for a whiskey dick.
That's what I was thinking. Like, and that drunk to switch it with a random order? Girl.
Someone's getting fired.
That probably made the hen party way more funny, though. Like, whose cock is this? Because in the hen party, it was match the cock to the boyfriend. Like, you would have to recognize your boyfriend's cock in the molding.
Oh my god.
Isn't that hilarious? I thought that was so good. I've never heard of that before. I'm like, I wouldn't do that, but
Me neither. That sounds like a lot of fun, though.
It sounds funny if you are comfortable like that around your friends.
Yeah, and not to mention if you have that many friends.
That's true too. Like, and then after the party, everybody knows what your cock looks like for real, as a rainbow swirl.
True.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's we'll see about doing that for your hen party. We'll see.
I don't know if I would be that ambitious to have a hen party like that. I rather like maybe go bar hopping a little bit and then come back and have a fire and play like dick games at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does sound fun, but I feel like you got to go all out with that cuz like hopefully this will be your one and only.
Oh,
I feel like it will be, but you never know.
He's stuck. So if he cheats,
he's stuck.
If he cheats, he gets buried in the backyard, and we have 20 plus acres, so nobody gonna find him.
No, I got you. I'll help you.
He gone.
I'll take a flight down to see you.
There's bears here. They'll dispose of it. Scott's listening in the background like, I gotta run. I gotta go.
Scott's listening to this as he's packing his bags.
Charlie, get in.
Get the fuck in, Charlie. We're going.
We gotta go. Mom, Dad, I'm coming home. Yeah, so that's my today I fucked up. And I thought that was a really good one.
That is a good one.
I think
a really good one. I like it.
That was the best for last kind of thing. That was funny.
Yeah, I agree. That was funny. All right. That concludes.
Yeah,
this week's episode.
That's our 6 stories for this week. So next week we'll come with another 6 stories. Maybe different topics, maybe some of the same. I'm really a fan of Am I the Asshole stories. They're really good. And petty revenge, because your bitch likes some petty revenge.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of petty revenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So every week we are going to have 3 stories each from different pages or just crazy stories that we find. And then we're going to end the episode with some sort of fact, whatever we find interesting or funny, crazy, whatever it is. So, my fact for this week's episode is this is like a long time ago fact.
Okay.
Apparently, ketchup was once sold as a medicine.
Okay. For what?
I don't know. That's literally all the facts said. It just like ketchup was sold as a medicine, and I was like, all right, cool. That's kind of good. That's kind of cool to know.
A medicine for a bland hot dog.
It's not like super long or crazy, but
yeah. Now I'm curious as to what it was used for. But you know what? There's wilder things.
Now you have something
to look up and be like,
you know what? Now everybody has something to go and look into.
You know what?
Why was ketchup used as a medicine?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
History was wild in with medicine though, so I fully agree. Yeah, ketchup.
Yeah. I definitely feel like that was actually a thing. I don't know.
For sure. They said
it might be bullshit, but
well, they said like fresh air would cure man, I'm going to butcher this. Tuberculosis. No, I didn't butcher it. Okay.
Oh, you didn't. Wow.
Yeah, but
tiny claps.
Sunlight and fresh air would cure it. Everybody died.
Wow, that's morbid.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, my fun fact.
Everybody died.
Everybody died. My fun fact isn't everybody dying. It's actually really kind of cute. And it kind of makes me like happy. And I wish that Canada also had this fact. It's not fact, law. So it is illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland. It's considered animal abuse because they're social beings and get lonely. Isn't that the cutest
You're pulling at my
thing?
heartstrings. You're pulling at my heartstrings, man.
It's like, yes, that is animal abuse. And same with ferrets. They like having friends and they like playing.
You know what, though? That comes with most animals, though. I feel like you can't just have one.
I know. I'm going to be flooded with dogs here eventually, honestly.
That's why I have 3 dogs. You can't just have one.
Yeah, you're already getting flooded.
You know what, though? I need a 4th. I already have 3. What's one more?
I know. I keep saying to Scott, like, oh, we need another dog. And he's like, excuse you? Excuse me? Have you met Reggie?
Maybe give it until your
5
dog
dogs.
is... Yeah, I was going to say, maybe just give it until, like, Reggie isn't in his puppy stage anymore.
Yeah. It cures my... Every morning, he cures my, like, ache for another dog by punching me in the face, so... He actually comes up and punches me in the face and it's like, bitch, it's time to go outside.
He's like, wake the fuck up, Mom. I gotta piss, bro.
Oh god.
Oh my god. I love it.
Well,
love it.
Well, that's our first episode, guys. We hope
Woo, so excited.
We hope you liked it.
So excited.
We'll see you next week with another 3 stories each and a funny fact, or any fact, really.
Cool. I'm excited. See you guys next week.
Hasta la pasta.
Bye.